coming at you with a holiday makeup tutorial. I knew I definitely wanted to get one out this Christmas because I try to do at least one every Christmas, and I have been so busy with exams, final exams, and I have my sister here, so this is the one I could fit in. I personally am the most excited about having the food at Christmas. I don't even want anything for Christmas. I feel like I have way too much stuff, but leave me a comment. Tell me what makeup look you're doing. Tell me what you guys want for Christmas. What's number one on your list? But until then, let's just get into this look, and I hope you guys love it. Bye, guys. So I'm starting off with priming my lids with the NARS eyeshadow base, and then I'm going to be taking Fresco from the Laura Mercier Artist Palette. This is one of my favorite transition shades. This is an old artist palette, but it does come in a singular form. I love it as a transition shade because it's like a light pinky tone brown with mauve undertones. It is literally the most perfect crease shade. So I'm just applying this with a big fluffy brush. And then I'm going in with Anastasia Dusty Rose Eyeshadow, another of my all-time favorite shadows. And I'm just applying this right below, kind of sandwiching it, mixing it, but more so below the last color that we applied. I have seriously gotten so much use out of the colors in this video this past year. I haven't done this look on my channel, but I have worn this look so many times, so I'm so excited to finally be sharing it with you guys because it is seriously the best. The next shadow I'm taking is also from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is Red Earth. And I'm just using one of the eyeshadow brushes, just the little tip brush that came with one of her palettes. And I'm putting this again right below the Dusty Rose that we just put, right directly in my crease. And then I will blend it out with a MAC 217. And then I'm going in with Truffle eyeshadow, which is a nice warm brown with a little bit of shimmer. It is also from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's a little bit darker than Red Earth, the burgundy. And I'm just going to deepen up that crease. It kind of looks a little bit like I'm doing a cut crease here, but I wasn't. I am going to go ahead and cover up. So I'm just putting that in to define the crease, and I will blend everything out again. Blending is so boring, so I always speed it up. I mean, who wants to watch anyone blend? And then I'm going to take Beauty Mark by Anastasia again, and I'm going to just put this right in the outer V to deepen everything up. This is a really nice deep dark aubergine color. It works better than a dark brown, better than a black. I swear I love to use these purpley tones in the crease instead of browns lately. I don't know why, but this year that has been my jam. And then I'm going to take one of my all-time favorite products. This is Too Faced Glitter Glue, and I'm going to pack this on the lid to make our lid color very vibrant. And like I said, this is everything. This is Makeup Geek's Grandstand eyeshadow, and this is a foiled shadow, and it is the most gorgeous, intense, pigmented, metallic foiled rose gold. Seriously, this is everything. The only bad thing is it always shatters and breaks on me, so I think I've gone through like 5 this year, but it is something that I will always repurchase. I've only got like 2 Makeup Geek shadows, but this, seriously, whenever I want to be glamorous, I always go for this shade. So I'm just packing that on the lid, and the Too Faced Glitter Glue makes it very intense and bright and popping. And then I'm going to go in and be extra and use Makeup Geek in the Spotlight, which is a lighter peachy shade. And I'm just going to spotlight this right on the center of both of my lids for even more shine and more of a spotlit effect. Moving on to face, I am mixing 2 primers, the Becca Backlit Priming, whatever that one's called, from Becca. I will link it below, and the Hourglass 28 Primer Serum. I'm then using, this is from Bote, this is a cheek stain in Masochist, and it's a bright red, and it looks like, what the hell are you doing, Amy? But I dot this on my cheeks and on my nose and pat it in right after I do my primer. I got this tip from the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and I've been doing it ever since, but a bright red pigment before you go in with your foundation just makes you look so youthful and dewy afterwards. So then I'm going to go on top with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, dot it on the skin, and blend it in with a beauty blender. And then once you put your blush on everything, it just makes the skin look very natural, and your skin has great movement and dimension. So thanks, Victoria's Secret. And then for contour, I'm using my favorite Laura Mercier cream contour. I'm just going to take the lightest shade. I think I went in with the second deepest shade as well, and carve out my cheekbones because, girls, you know I love to contour. I have a round face, and I don't know, I'm pretty obsessed with contouring. And my concealer is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm. Again, I love a bright under eye, so I'm going to put this all under my eyes. I'm also going to put it in the center of my face, down the bridge of my nose, and kind of make that little flower shape. I'm going to hit my Cupid's bow, and then I'm also going to take it under that cream contour to clean everything up and make everything very defined. And then, of course, we will use a beauty blender just to blend everything out. All the contoured bits, all the highlighted bits. I actually use separate beauty blenders because you don't want to contaminate the colors and make everything muddy. But yeah, I'm basically blending away. And then once that is all done, I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just using that middle shade just to set my contoured areas. I always like to set my cream contour, even though I have dry skin and it's winter, it's habit. It makes everything a little bit more contoured and defined, and so, I don't know, it's just a step I never miss. And then I will blend that out with a big fluffy brush because you don't want to have a super harsh two lines on your face and in your forehead. So I love to give everything just a nice diffusion. I'm then taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and I'm going to bake my face with it. So I put this under my eyes. I love this for under the eyes. It's very brightening and gives a really nice velvety texture. And then I'm also going to put it on my smile lines, on my dog lines. Seriously, if you find your foundation breaks up or sinks in or your face eats your foundation in those lines, this powder really stops that from happening. And then I found my Nye Banana Powder, which has more of a yellow undertone, and I love to use this just to clean up my contour. So I'm going to bake my contour with that. I could have used the same powder all over my face, but you guys know I'm extra. I was going to go show you guys my brows on camera for once in my life, but my camera died or my memory card was full, so I had to switch up and it was too late by the time I realized. But here I'm just taking off that excess powder and blending everything in because now our contour is cleaned up and sharp, we can cut a bitch, our under eyes are popping, and now our foundation is not going to move. So back to the eyes, I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Truffle and I'm just going to, I'm just going to smudge this right under our lower lash line. I'm not taking it down too far or anything. I just want it to be very blended and effortless, just for a little bit of definition. And then I'm going in with ColourPop Show Me eyeliner. This is a vivid copper shade. It is gorgeous. It actually kind of matches the whole eye look, so that's why I went for this one instead of a brown or a black. And it's also a little softer. And on the inner corners, I'm also going to use Makeup Geek in the Spotlight Foiled Eyeshadow. It's that beautiful peachy tone, but it's very, very brightening in the inner corner, and it just goes with the eyeshadows on the lid perfectly. I'm going to put some lower mascara on my lower lashes. I really can't talk today because that sounded so weird. And then we are moving on to blush. This is MAC's Gentle Mineralized Blush. And I spoke about how this has been my go-to in my November favorites. It is just the perfect, like slightly plummy tone pinky blush on the cheeks. It looks like you've just come in from the cold. So I'm going to blend this on the apples of my cheeks. And to start highlighting, I'm taking Bobbi Brown Copper Diamond Shimmer Brick, and I'm just highlighting my entire face with this. Make sure you guys get the center of your face and your nose in the Cupid's bow. It makes the biggest difference. And this is really pretty because it's a yellow tone, but I want a little bit extra. So I'm also going to go in with Becca's Pearl Highlighter and put this just on the tops of the cheekbones, right on top of that copper diamond. And as you can see here, it just takes the highlight to another level. It makes it very, very, very glowy. Like I'm sending signals from space, so I love to do that. And now onto lips. I'm just lining my lips with MAC's Whirl Lip Liner. And then I'm going on top with ColourPop's Be Merry Liquid Lipstick because a red is so overdone, so I wanted to do something other than a red lip, and this bright lip is perfect. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys loved it and have a happy holidays. Thank you guys so much for watching.